So this is the start of Bronze 2 Terran. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, yeah. So today, guaranteed, I'm going to be able to get all the bronzes done, and I might start getting into silvers. I'll do as much as I can, though. So we got Bronze 2 Terran, and we're against a Protoss. T-Strizzle. Yo, it's T-Strizzle. Nice hair, thanks for the laugh. No problem, dude. Tall, thank you, man. Thank you for laughing at me.
Move it.
Alt shift for Reviers. What? I don't do any alt shift crap. I don't actually do alt shift. All right.
SCV ready.
Let's go ahead and make a barracks and make a gas.
Roger. Let's go. SCV ready.
What's alt shift? Alt shift is a way to remove and rebind immediately units from a control group, or add them in.
SCV ready.
They didn't have that in the game when I first started playing, and I've made it a habit of getting used to not using that because I couldn't use it before.
SCV ready.
So now I don't feel like I need it, so I just don't do it.
Huh?
The best way to explain it is
SCV ready.
alt shift is literally like it's the exact same thing as doing shift and then control, but it skips a step, which you don't have to do 2 keys, you only do 1, which is alt shift at the same time. I don't care though. It literally it feels like the same amount of time for me to do either one, so I just don't do it.
Go, go, go.
All right, so we're gonna make a factory
Job, huh?
with our dude. As soon as we hit 100 gas, we're going to start a second command center with our dude who built a second depot. And then as soon as we make the second command center, we'll go ahead and start a second gas
Go ahead.
and a tech lab on this barracks.
SCV ready.
Tech lab on the barracks. We'll move this guy back up here actually, and raise this again just in case. Now let's make SCVs as well.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Now we can make a bunker in the front of my base.
SCV ready. What's going on?
Make a tank. And again, the goal here is four tanks. 4 tanks. We're playing against a Protoss. We're gonna make 4 tanks, and then we're gonna go Hellion Thor. And once we hit 200 gas, we're going to go into what's it called?
Armed and
We'll
ready.
go into 200 gas will be 2 more factories. Now, because this is Protoss, I'm going to do something a little different now. Just a tad from my normal build, and that is I'm going to make an engineering bay
SCV
a
ready.
little bit sooner than normal. As soon as I'm fully saturated on the main base, we'll start an engineering bay, which is roughly around like 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
SCV ready.
Now we're going to make 2 extra
Command
factories
center upgrade complete.
because
Going.
we have 200 gas,
Fueled up, ready
and we'll make a
go.
missile turret in both mineral lines.
SCV ready. Got no
This is just in case this guy wants to like rush oracles, and I'm like, oh god, it would be really bad if I allow these oracles to do some damage to me right now, like some serious damage,
SCV ready.
because I can't do anything about it. And I'm going pure anti-ground right now, so missile turrets are a good addition right now. Also, if he DT rushes, now I also have an answer to that.
SCV
Let's go and
ready.
start a 3rd command center.
SCV ready.
As soon as, because we're not really deviating from unit production or SCV production while we make that 3rd CC. That's the time it happens.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
And now we're going to start double reactors on this. And we'll start an armory.
Yep.
And now 2 gases, because we're getting close to full saturation on the natural. We'll start an armory here, so we can start going into Thor's. It's also right around the time when you start the 4th tank is when right around the time you want to be starting the armory, so you can immediately switch into Thor's. Go ahead and make a tank right there. We'll see each other on the high ground. Let's go ahead and make it now. I missed a turret over here just to have it done.
Sure. In the rear with.
And we'll make some depots. We're actually going to block here. No, my bad. I didn't make depots fast enough.
Ah, you scared me.
Add-on complete.
And now we can start going into Hellions. And the last of 4 tanks. Depots are almost done. 3rd CC is almost done. Our supply block is almost over.
Big job, huh?
Shit like this happens. I'm glad it happened to me just now. Because it's not the end of the world if it does. You want to avoid it if you can. But if it happens, whatever. It's not like you're like, oh, I'm screwed now. Oh, God.
SCV ready.
And now around 6 minutes, this is like the time when there might be some stuff going down in his base that we want to know about. We can throw down a scan in the main base. 1 scan at like 6 minutes.
SCV ready.
Okay, he's going carriers, guys. We got a carrier Terran right now. Or, sorry, a carrier Protoss.
Command center up.
So, let's just prioritize the Thors now. Because Thors will be able to do just fine against carriers. Let's go ahead and start a 2nd armory.
In the rear with the gear.
Let's go ahead and start
Bad news.
3 more factories.
We hear you. SCV ready.
And because we're gonna,
SCV
you know,
ready.
we know what we're up against. We're against some guy who's rushing carriers. We're going to just be making Thors now.
SCV ready.
Thors, baby, Thors.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
We can start our gases
In the
here.
rear. SCV ready.
Natural is fully saturated, so we can focus 100% of our saturation now on the 3rd base. Make some more
Go
depots.
ahead. SCV ready.
We're going mass Thor. Now we can armor as well. You could also do other things later on. Like if we're like higher level league, we'll like start making maybe like Vikings or Ravens or something else or Widow Mines. But for now, we're keeping it really simple. We're just going Thors. That's it. We're just going Thors.
Add-on.
And we're making a lot of them. If we have enough Thors, we will crush carrier.
Upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Make some more depots. We're getting close to blocking again. We can make another command center with that SCV.
Job, huh? In the rear with the gear.
And we can do smart servos upgrade. This will allow Thors to switch in and out of their modes really fast.
Let's go. SCV ready. Thor is here.
Make a planetary.
Mineral field depleted.
And then every mineral patch that starts getting oversaturated, or not oversaturated, sorry.
Thor is here.
Every SCV that starts getting
Thor is here.
yeah, oversaturated. I said the right thing.
Mineral
We'll start sending it
field
to
depleted.
our 4th base.
SCV ready.
Our 4th base. We want our target is again 75 SCVs. We're just trying to saturate every base as optimally as we can. We've got a fully saturated main. Actually oversaturated at this point because the patch just mined out. So now fully saturated main. We got a fully saturated natural, and we got a fully saturated 3rd. So all these SCVs are going to my
Command
4th
center
base.
upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Insert a couple gases here. We could even start a
Upgrade
turret here,
Complete.
just in case, whatever, we might need it.
SCV ready.
Start another command center. And we can turn this one into orbital now. Why not?
SCV
This is just a command center SCV. That's all he does. Then we can start upgrades. 2-2. Boom, boom. 2-2's going. Get my gases going properly. Notice how we haven't really done much. We're just making stuff. It's totally fine.
Thor is here.
Let's go ahead and drop some mules down here. Oh, there he is. Grab our whole
Command
army.
center upgrade
A move it.
complete.
We'll make sure the Thors are also in high impact payload. Re-A move it. Alright.
heap of trouble.
Now, what's the SCV count look like? Make 3 more. 4 more, another one just died. Hey, we can repair this. Repair it! I'm not microing anything.
SCV ready.
What's SCV's? 77? Okay, we're good.
Ready to raise some hell.
We'll drop some mules. Why not?
War is here. Big job.
We'll make another command center. What's our SCV count? 75, boys. 75. We're looking good.
Got no patience. What's going on?
Repair was definitely above bronze. Was it? Wasn't that hard.
Your dime.
It just said repair the command center. I just repaired the planetary. That's all I did. I mean, I guess I could have let it die. I didn't repair it right away.
Command center.
All right. Now we're maxed out.
Mineral
So
field depleted.
let's go ahead and grab my whole army, unsiege the tanks, Hellbat mode the Hellions, and high impact payload the Thors. Attack here, hold shift, attack here, hold shift, attack here, hold shift, attack here. He might have a wall here. You never know. There's guaranteed no wall beyond this. There's no wall here. There's no wall here. This might be a wall. He might actually have a wall there. So we're making our units not stupid because we're gonna go here first, then we'll go here second, and then we'll go here third. So in case there's a wall there, and we're just gonna forget about the attack now. Our SCV count's looking great.
War is here.
And now that we're good to go on this, let's actually increase our factory count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. We just made 6 more factories, guys. 3 upgrades. And we'll start another base over here
What's going
for
on?
gas purposes. Make some gases at it as well. And we start another command center. There you go. We could even start another command center here and gases as well. Because why not? I need the gas. My gas is looking really shitty, so I need more gas. Because Thors are expensive. There you go. Now, these factories would be, once again, like 4 of these factories would be tech labs, and 2 of them would be reactors. Let's go ahead and look at what happened one more time. This is what it looks like when you macro, guys. If you guys have noticed, there's a trend in every game we're playing. I'm always like doubling my opponent's supply. And we're doing it again. Look at the fucking supply. We're maxed out versus a guy who's not even at 100 yet. And this is what it looks like when that happens. There you go. What were his upgrades actually? I'm curious. My upgrades were 2-2 in this fight. His upgrades were 1-0. So he had one weapon level upgrade, and that's it. The reason why I don't want you guys to look at your army is not because I'm like, be cool. Just be cool. Don't look at it. It's cool not to look. I don't give a shit about if you feel like it's cool or not. It's because it's important that you don't waste your time. That's all it is. And again, everyone who is below Diamond League tends to waste their time. Even Diamond League, and even GM players do this. But people, on average, below Diamond League, tend to waste a lot of time when they watch their army fight. Because they try to over-micro things that don't make any sense. Thor modes explain. So Thors have 2 modes. They have high impact payload and they have missile shot. It's like it's anti-light basically. The reason why I had the Thors go on high impact payload is because high impact payload will basically one-shot an interceptor, but it's only one interceptor dies at a time, and then eventually they'll start shooting the carriers. But the thing about the high impact payload is it will once the Thors actually start shooting the carrier, it'll die really, really fast.
We hear you.
It'll die super fast to a high impact payload. But the missile shot, it will kill interceptors a little bit faster, but it'll kill carriers really slow. The missile shot sucks really bad against fighting carriers. It's not good. So to make my life easier and not having to micro it in the future, I just make it in everything in high impact payload because it will still overall overpower everything in an easy way. And then I just don't worry about it, and my Thors perform ultimately better than they would otherwise. Because high impact payload makes Thors good against carriers, makes them good against Tempest, makes them good against Void Rays. Everything air unit. The only thing it's bad against is like Mass Phoenix. But even Mass Phoenix, what is Mass Phoenix going to do to Thors? Nothing. It's going to do seriously nothing to Thor. A Phoenix cannot pick up a Thor. They would just fly around and die anyways. And high impact payload will still kill Phoenix relatively fast. It just will not AoE them. Mass Mutas? Well, I'm not playing against a Zerg, am I? It was a fucking Protoss. Yeah, Mass Mutas, the missile shot is nice. I need to scout. At 6 minutes, we scan. That's it. At 6 minutes, we throw a scan down. Because if this guy attacks me with anything on the ground, or anything with early air harass, guaranteed we're going to kill it. The whole point of this build, guys, is it alleviates all types of thinking from you. Not even kidding, it really does. And it makes you go, okay, I just got to macro well and I'll win. We're playing against a Terran this time. It's a TVT. If this guy attacks me with ground early, I make 4 tanks. I will hold that. If this guy attacks me with like a Banshee or an Oracle early, I make missile turrets. We will hold that. It makes it easy. It literally makes the game super basic. And the only thing you got to worry about is don't fuck up the macro. Worry about the macro, because if you can start doing macro well, everything becomes easier. Everything becomes easier. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is, boys. So now we're gonna make a bunker, get one of the factories done, and we're gonna start making tanks. And again, we're gonna do the same thing against when we do against Protoss. We're gonna make an early engineering bay, just in case this guy is the kind of player who's going to go Banshees really early. This way, because we're not making Thors really fast. So if he makes Banshees and we have 4 tanks, we die. But if we have missile turrets, we're fine. Okay, so now we have 200 gas. Let's go ahead and start 2 more factories.
Command center upgrade complete.
Start another tank really fast. And now let's start 2 missile turrets.
SCV ready. Yes, sir. Huh? Go ahead. SCV ready.
You can tell ViBE doesn't play Terran because he puts buildings inside his base. Hell yeah. Now we can make a couple of reactors on the other factories. Make a couple more gases at my natural. And now we can start making our 3rd command center, and we can also make an armory as soon as I make tank number 4.
What's going on?
3rd command center. Make another supply depot as well, actually, because we're gonna start ramping up supply pretty fast now, since these reactors are coming online. We're gonna start getting 8 supply at a time with Hellions. So 1 more.
SCV ready.
Whoops.
SCV ready.
1 more tank.
Add-on complete.
SCV
And now armory.
SCV ready. Big job, huh? SCV ready.
And now every time this command center is done, we're gonna lift, go, lift, and make more command centers. Like this is now command center SCV right here. The CC boy.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go.
Okay, now we got 4 tanks.
Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
And now, look guys, it's about to be 6 minutes right now. We're gonna go ahead, throw a scan down in just a second. Let's do it like, just do it like right now, fine, it's really close.
SCV
We got a Terran who's going bio. Look, we'll select all army and attack into my main.
Mineral field depleted.
ready to raise some hell.
Forget about it. Keep making SCVs. We're oversaturated on the main.
SCV ready.
Okay, so we're missing
In the rear
there we
with
go.
the gear.
We're fully saturated on the
Go
main,
ahead.
and we are fully saturated on the natural. We got 14 out of 14, 3-3.
What's going
We got
on?
3-3, 16 out of 16. Every SCV we make now goes to the third base, and now we're making Thors and Hellions.
Ready to raise some hell.
Command center
SCV ready.
complete.
Make some mules. Now, because he's going bio, and we saw that, let's get Blue Flame. So our Hellions actually perform better against Marines.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Put more
Ready
depots.
to raise some hell.
Lift this off. Go to a fourth.
SCV ready.
Make another command center.
Roger. SCV ready.
Make another Thor. And then after we start this next Thor, let's go ahead and add on like 3 more factories. So we can start more Thors.
Ready to raise. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Can also start gases at my third.
Bad news.
And now we should also start a second armory,
What's going
so we can
on?
start doing double upgrades. Because when this one's done with this upgrade, this armory will be pretty much done as well. So we can start
SCV
the next
ready.
level of upgrades.
We'll butter 'em up and ready to raise.
What's this
some
one look
hell.
like? It's almost fully saturated.
Huh?
Grab some of the cities, put them on the gas.
Bad news. Thor is here. SCV ready.
Research complete.
And now against Terran, he's bio. He's got a mobile army. Let's do something we haven't done yet. Let's get sensor towers.
Upgrade complete.
Go ahead.
Command center
Tech lab,
upgrade
tech lab.
complete.
All the factories. Lift this command center. Let's put it out of the way a little bit. Let's put another command center right there, whatever. So double upgrades,
Add-on
2-1 going up
complete.
right now. And okay, this one's fully
Mineral
saturated.
field depleted.
Put it down here. Chop some mules, whatever. What's my SCVs look like? 69. We're almost done. Keep making Thors. Grab some SCVs. We're oversaturated. Put them over here. We need a little bit more. We need 5 more. 73. Now we need 2 more. Okay, we're fully saturated now. Now all money goes to army.
Command
We're done
center
making
upgrade
SCVs.
Complete.
What's going on? SCV ready.
So we're at 168, 170 supply right now. We're getting close to maxing really fast.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Let's go ahead and build a couple of
Mineral
gases.
field
Start
depleted.
another command center. Why
Your
not?
time. Thor is here.
Let's build a turret here, just again, just in case it's like a banshee or something. Even though it's really late, I didn't do it earlier. It's just I should have. It's fine. Okay, now let's go ahead and same thing as always. Let's get smart servos, whatever. We'll go ahead and unsiege my tanks, hellbat my Hellions, and high impact payload my Thors. Lower my depots. Now let's A move here, shift A move here, shift A move here, shift A move here. That's gonna be like the core of his base, the center of everything. Now keep making all my stuff. We're gonna keep making Thors, we're gonna keep making Hellions, we're keep making my army basically. And because we're maxed and our money is starting to ramp up, same thing again. Factory, factory, factory,
Sure thing. Bad news.
factory, factory, factory. Just put them wherever the hell you can. Doesn't really matter. We'll make another sense tower over here because it's like an open spot to my
Upgrade
base.
complete.
Now we can start another
Got
upgrade.
any extra firepower? Ready to raise some hell.
And we'll just keep making stuff as we can. We're gonna drop a bunch of mules over here. We're rich. Got all my factories. Well, my new rally point will be like right there. New planetary. A couple gases. SCV count's still good. Keep making Thors.
Got any extra firepower?
Hellions. All that stuff. Look at my supply the whole time. Notice how it's like really always high. It's always really high. It's because I'm remaking stuff
Research
as it dies.
complete.
Grab some SCVs. We'll go saturate these gases properly. And now we're gonna go reactor, reactor, tech lab, tech lab, tech lab, tech lab.
To raise some hell.
Let's transfer an SCV.
Job, huh?
We're good.
Command
We're
center.
good.
Mineral
We're
field
good. We can make
depleted.
another command center over here. Why not? For just more mules to drop later. Every factory is being producing something right now, and all my new ones are about to finish. So I'm about to have a ramped up production.
Got any extra
Ready to go.
firepower? Some hell.
We can make another command center.
Yo.
What's my upgrades looking like? They're good. They're still really good.
Add-on complete.
We're max still. Meal, 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 meal. Alright. Oh, this gas, no wonder why. This gas is not saturated properly. I was like, why is my gas kind of low?
It's heating
So I'm
up
missing
out
gas
here.
right there.
Ready to raise some hell.
We can start like another couple command centers right here because we can afford it.
Ready to raise
We have so
some
much
hell.
money right now, like available money, because we can't really spend it any other way. We're still maxed, and I can't. All I can do is upgrade one thing, and then all my factories are like maxed out here. They produce as much as they can, so I can spare a little bit of extra money. Now, do it again. Hellbat mode, high impact payload mode, attack, attack, attack. He's not dead yet, so we'll do it again. Transfer some workers. We're just doing. It's like a cycle. We're doing it again and again.
Upgrade complete.
Now we can do upgrade. Might as well just get building upgrade and a range
Mineral
upgrade on my
field
buildings. Why not?
depleted.
Make my life easier in case he attacks me with something. I can just turn over here.
Thor is here.
But see how basic we're keeping this game right now? We're keeping this game so basic right now.
Command
Make a
center.
planetary. We're just like, it's like we're playing micro macro and we're only doing the macro portion of it. We're not doing anything else. We're just playing the important part of the game.
Got any extra firepower?
Mineral
Let's
field
drop a bunch of
depleted.
mules again. And he's still not dead yet. Let's go ahead and do this. Just in case we need to. Factory, factory, factory. We'll make like 2 more tech labs and 1 more reactor. Because our bank is going to start growing real quick now. We have so much money. So much money. A couple of orbital commands.
Mineral
There you go.
field
We're losing some
depleted.
mineral patches here. What do my main look like? It's
Command
good.
center
This base,
upgrade
2
complete.
SCVs. This base, we'll send them here. It's empty. Cool.
Mineral field
It's heating up
We're still
out here.
maxed. Let's go ahead and take a couple of gases here. Why not? We can start a couple more command centers
Command
over here.
center upgrade complete.
Thor is here. Yeah. Come and fight me.
We make Thors.
Ready to raise some hell.
We make Hellions. Still maxed. We're still spending all of our money.
Got any extra
But the thing is
firepower?
we would actually have a large bank right now if we weren't spending it on more command centers. But the good thing about making command centers like this is it allows me to generate even more money faster in the future.
Bad news.
Because I can do things like this.
Upgrade
Heating up out
complete.
here.
Be like, oh, I just dropped like 10 mules at a time.
Raise some hell.
Because I can.
Got any extra
Because I have
firepower?
like so many orbital commands at this point.
Mineral field depleted.
Look, he's still not dead yet. Let's go ahead and grab this army.
Vest
Hellbat?
and geyser exhausted.
High impact payload. We know he has a base here now. We'll move
There's
this.
some on fire.
And then,
Mineral field
is that it?
depleted.
I don't know. We'll shift A move this and this. Because fucking who knows.
It's heating up
We're not
out
really
here.
scouting.
What's
Yeah,
going
keep
on?
looking at my SCVs. We're good. We're actually over by 4 here now.
Raise some hell.
Send them here. This base is pretty good now.
Butter my
This base is looking
biscuit.
good. This base is also looking good. Cool. Go ahead and make a missile turret over here.
Got any extra firepower?
Mineral field depleted.
We'll go ahead and make tech lab, reactor. Is Thor stuck?
Base is under
Store is
attack.
stuck.
Upgrade complete.
What's happening here? Okay, he's got banshees.
Research complete.
All right. So we'll go ahead and send some Thors over
Mineral
here.
field depleted.
We'll just grab these Thors. Well, this will be the maximum micro we'll do in Bronze League.
Add-on complete.
A move right here.
Base is under
Scan.
attack.
Cool. Too much micro, warning. But again, the problem. I wanted to say this one more time. The warning, the warning, the
Mineral
problem
field
with
depleted.
microing and Bronze League is not that I don't think you guys can handle literally doing this. A move, scan. No, I think you could totally do that.
Exhausted.
But I think what you're going to do when you do that is you're going to literally stop. Look at the bottom of the screen right now. You're going to stop doing things like this. You're going to stop actually macroing. You're going to stop doing important things while you watch your army kill shit. That's the problem. That is the fucking problem. Because that's when your money is going to start going really high. And you're going to be like, oh man, like, oh god, now I got to
Mineral
catch up.
field depleted.
As long as you stay on top of it, it's really easy to just stay on top of it. And again, the other thing, going back to what we were talking about a minute ago, the command center thing, it's good to just keep making CCs if you're maxed and you can't do anything else. Because look at this now. This is what it culminates
Mineral
towards.
field
You guys ready?
depleted. Command center upgrade.
Here you go.
complete.
This is the fruit of your labor. We just dropped 19 mules at once. That's the kind of shit you're gonna start doing, and you don't even really need SCVs anymore at this point. Oh, cool! We're just rich all the time. And then you can start doing things like making even more factories. If you get to a point where you can literally lose an entire army and remax in 1 second because you have like 20 factories, it's fucking amazing, right? You're like Zerg at that point. Alright, boys, that's the end of Bronze 2 for Terran. Hope you liked it.